Hi, my name is Gaya and I'm a third year medical student studying at the University of Leicester. I've had a few questions about preparing for medical school interviews, so this video is going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Let's get straight into it. So some of you are probably wondering where exactly I applied to medical school, and I applied to Birmingham, Nottingham, Imperial and Leicester. And I think I applied to King's for biomed or biochem. To be honest, I can't really remember. They both kind of seem the same to me, no offence. And I wanted to go to Birmingham or Nottingham. I wanted to leave London because I was so bored of living at home. Unfortunately, I only got one offer, and that was from Leicester Medical School. So obviously I was so gassed. I was like, oh my God, I've got one, even though I got rejected by the others. For anyone out there who's only got one offer, don't worry, because you can still do it. And that's what this video is for. Make sure that you like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done already, because I'll be making more videos to help you guys feel at ease with applying to medical school and actually surviving medical school. Tip number one is to practice with your friends. Unfortunately, we didn't have a medical society or a medical club for like people applying to medical school. So my two friends and I, shout out to Cynthia and Marielle, we decided to get together about 2 or 3 times a week in our free periods where we had the same free periods. We would plan when each person would be the interviewer and when each person would be the interviewee. And what we would do is that we would organise different times, different sessions in which we would have either a straight formal interview or an MMI station, and we would pre-plan these questions beforehand and then present the questions as if it was like a proper interview session. Obviously this is a bit weird at first because you're interviewing your friends, but actually it's the best way to practice, because usually you have banter, you laugh with your friends, but when you're in a serious situation it's quite difficult to express yourself and maintain eye contact with them in a serious manner. And also it allows you to think like an interviewer. So for example, you could put yourself in interviewer's shoes and ask questions about a person's personal statement or about why they want to do medicine, and it allows you to develop your answer as well. And in addition to that, your friends are good critics, so they can give you good constructive criticism which no one else can give you. And say if you're moving your hands a lot, or you're saying or like or whatever, and you're just kind of being a bit all over the place, they can assess you and they can say like, yo, you need to stop. You need to stop moving your hands. I know that I do that already anyway. So it's a very honest way of giving feedback in a comfortable environment. And this would be done around like 2 to 3 times a week. It was kind of a break from actually studying like biology, chemistry, whatever, and it was a fun way of practicing interviews as well. And the most important thing is that we did this all within school hours, so we didn't spend hours and hours practicing in the evenings. I'd probably say I'd practice about half an hour to 1 hour in the evening, because you don't want to get burnt out or get bored of actually talking to yourself about why you want to do medicine. However, because we're in a pandemic, it might be difficult to actually meet up with your friends. So the key thing is that you can use group video calls such as Zoom, Skype or FaceTime or whatever, and you can practice maintaining eye contact with the camera, making sure your posture is correct, and ensuring that you are speaking clearly so they can hear you through the other side of the camera. And once again, if you do this with your friends, they will give you that criticism that you're probably not going to get from anybody else. My final tip for you guys is to actually video record yourself. Now, me making this YouTube video, I am making sure that I'm enunciating my words, I've always got a positive expression on my face, and I'm maintaining eye contact with you guys whilst I'm making the video. And that's really, really important, especially if your interview is online. So this is an easy way to kind of assess how your body language is and how loud you're speaking, and whether the things you are saying actually make sense as well. So this is something that I did. It was a bit awkward, but I was able to replay the video and then see how I could improve.
I did a bit of digging and I found an embarrassing clip of me practicing what I preach. So
the reason why I want to come to Leicester University is actually because of full body dissection. There are obviously so many resources out there that you can use, and I'll link all of them down below just to make sure that you have the right guidance for your interviews. But the key thing is to practice, because without the practice you won't be able to perform well in your interviews. In summary, use your friends, give good feedback and record yourself so you can assess how you're doing. If you have any further questions about medical school interviews, how I applied, or like life at medical school, I'm happy to answer all those questions in the form of a video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends as well, because I'm hoping to make more videos just to kind of educate people and kind of break the barriers about being a medical student as well. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you next time.